I am Dr. R.R. Sanap, Head and Associate Professor, Department of Botany, Rao Bahadur Narayan Rao Boravke College, Srampur. Today I am going to deliver the lecture on the study of plant family, that is the family Leguminosae, in that the subfamily, that is the Caesalpinaceae. It is the part of the syllabus of T.Y.B.Sc. Botany, paper 4th, that is BO 334, Spermatophyta and Paleobotany. Now, let us see about the family Leguminosae, or its synonym is the family Fabaceae, it is new name. So this family Fabaceae or Leguminosae, it is the second largest family of the Angiosperm, consisting of large number of genera and species. So in the Bentham and Hooker system of classification, this family, it is divided into three subfamilies, that is subfamily Papilionaceae, subfamily Caesalpinaceae and subfamily Mimosaceae. Today let us see this subfamily Caesalpinaceae. So I am going to deliver the lecture, I will cover the points, that is the systematic position or classification of the family, then morphological characters, distinguishing characters, floral diagram, floral formula, and economically important plants and their economic importance. So let us see first the systematic position of this subfamily Caesalpinaceae. So this is the classification or systematic position of the family. Division phanerogams, subdivision angiosperms, class dicotyledons, subclass Polypetalae, series Caliciflori, order Roselles, family Fabaceae or Leguminosae, subfamily Caesalpinaceae, and its example taken is the Cassia fistula. So this is the systematic position or classification of the family. Now let us see about the morphological characters of the family. Morphological characters. So here if we see the habit of the plant, mostly the plants, they are showing the tree habits. Sometimes the plants, they may be the small herbs, or many times, rarely, these are the climbers. So here plants, they are trees, herbs or the climbers. So as it is the dicot family, it shows the presence of the well-developed taproot system. It is showing the taproot system. Then if we see the stem, so the stem, it is aerial, erect, or maybe the weak if it is the climber. It may be the herbaceous if the plants are herbs, and sometimes they may be showing the woody stem. It may be the woody if the plants, these are the trees, and the stem, they are branched. If we see the leaves, so the leaves, they are pinnately compound. Leaves are pinnately compound. For example, in case of the Tamarindus, the leaves, they are pinnately compound. Also in case of the Cassia fistula. Sometimes the leaves, they may be the bilobed leaves are present. For example, in case of the Bahonia racemosa, they may be the exstipulate or maybe the stipulate in some plants. petiolate with pulvinous leaf base. With pulvinous leaf base, and they show the presence of the reticulate venation. So as it is the dicot family, there is the presence of the reticulate venation. So here many plants of this family, if you see the structure of the leaf, suppose this is the leaf. So this leaf, it shows the presence of the pulvinous leaf base. So the base of the leaf, it is pulvinous. That is, the leaf base, it is swollen at the base, and this type of base, it is called as the pulvinous leaf base. So in case of many plants of this family, such type of pulvinous leaf base is present. Then if you see the inflorescence, so these inflorescence, it is the cymose panicle type. Cymose panicle type of inflorescence is present. Sometimes it may be the showing the racemose, cymose panicle or the racemose, raceme type of inflorescence is present. If you see the flowers, these are bracteate, pedicellate. Flowers are zygomorphic. So here the floral parts, they are unequal in size and shape, particularly the sepals and petals. That's why flower it becomes the zygomorphic. It is complete perigynous or hypogynous. Perigynous or hypogynous, and the pentamerous. Floral parts, they are present in the multiple of 5. So there is a presence of the cup-shaped thalamus. So in some plants, for example, in case of the Cassia, it becomes the perigynous. Sometimes in some plants, it may be the hypogynous. So here, this is about some characters of the family, which are the morphological one. Let us see about the floral parts of the members of this family, Caesalpinaceae. Now if we see the floral parts, that is the calyx. So it shows the presence of the sepals, 5. The sepals, they are free, so that is the polycephalous, and they are present in the imbricate or the quinquential type of estivation. And in some plants, for example, in case of the Cassia Oraculata, they are petaloid. Sometimes they may be the petaloid. If you see the corolla, it shows the presence of the petals 5. They are also free, that is the polypetalous, showing the polypetalous condition. They are present in the imbricate type of estivation. Imbricate type of estivation. So here the petals, they are irregular in size and shape. Irregular, and that's why the flower, it becomes zygomorphic. You push the Androsium. So Androsium, generally it shows the presence of the stamens, which are 10 in number. So stamens 10. Out of this 10 stamens, 3 forms the staminodes. Staminodes, there are 3. Then 3 stamens. So these are the long, and the 4 stamens, they are showing the short filament. They are showing this short filament. So that's here. If you see the stamens, these are 3 plus 4. Then if we see the anthers, these are diathecous and dorsifixed. They are dorsifixed. And if we see the gynoecium, it is monocarpellary, showing the only one carpel. That's why it is called as monocarpellary. Unilocular, superior ovary, with marginal placentation. Marginal placentation is present. And here, if we see the ovary, it is curved and it is sickle shaped. This sickle shaped ovary is present, that is curved, and it shows the presence of a stigma. It may be the oblique or it may be the pointed. Oblique or pointed stigma is present. So thus here this is about the gynoecium. So thus these are the floral parts. Let us see about these the types of stamens, then the structure of the flower and the floral parts. Now if we see the structure of this flower, then it shows the presence of the structure like this. There is many times there is a formation of the curve-shaped thalamus. At the base there is a presence of the bract. So this is the bract. Here this is the pedicel of the flower. It shows the presence of this is the outer whorl of floral part, that is the calyx. So this is the calyx. Here there is a presence of the corolla, or maybe called as the petals. In your memory is called as the petals. So thus here this is the corolla. And here there is a presence of the Androsium and gynoecium. So here these are the non-functional stamens, 3 stamens, they are non-functional. Then these are the 3 stamens, these are diathecous, and these are the 4 stamens which are long, and there is a presence of here the ovary. So this ovary, it shows the presence of the sickle shaped structure having the stigma. So this is the stigma. This is short style. This is the sickle shaped ovary, and thus here this is the curve shaped thalamus. So here if we see this structure of flower, it is like this. Now here one more point is that here if we see the Androsium, so it shows the presence of the stamens. So here these are the 3 stamens. So these are sterile, they are called as the non-functional stamens, called as the Staminodes. So these are the Staminodes. Here they are again the 3 stamens, dorsifixed, anthers are present, and they are of middle sized, and these are again the 4 stamens, so they are long. So that's 3 plus 3 plus 3, so 4. So here total 10 stamens are present. They are unequal in length. Out of that, these 7, these are functional, and these 3, they are non-functional, called as the Staminodes. So thus here the stamens, they are 10, but they are unequal in length, and they also show the presence of the staminodes and fertile stamens. And important thing is that, as I told you, there is a presence of the sickle-shaped ovary. So thus here, this is the ovary, and this ovary, it is like this. It shows the presence of this style. This is stigma, and this is the ovary, which show the presence of the ovules. These ovules, they are present on the marginal placentation. So thus here, this is the ovary, and these are the stamen, that is the androsium. So thus here, this is about the androsium, and this is the gynoecium, showing the ovary, style and stigma. And if we see this type of fruit, it is the legume or pod type of fruit is present. So in some plants it is maybe the lumentum type of fruit. For example, in case of the Tamarind Indica. So here, this is about the morphological characters of the family. Now, if we see the distinguishing characters of the family, so here the plants, mostly they are trees. Then leaves, they are pinnately compound with polyvenous leaf base. Then inflorescence, it may be present in cymose or racemose panicle type of inflorescence. Flowers are bracteate and zygomorphic. Sepals and petals, they are 5 in number and having the in polypetalous condition. Androsium, it consists of 10 stamens. Out of that, 3 are sterile, 7 are fertile. Gynoecium is monocarpellary, unilocular superior ovary with marginal placentation, and there is the presence of the legume or pod type of fruits. So these are the distinguishing characters of the family. Now let us see about the floral diagram and the floral formula. So first let us see about the floral formula of the family. So here the flowers, they are bracteate, symbol is Br. Flower is zygomorphic, as the irregular shaped petals are present. Both androsium and gynoecium are present, so it is bisexual. Calyx, it shows the presence of the sepals 5, they are free. Corolla, petals, they are 5, they are free. Androsium 3 plus 4. And if you see the gynoecium, consists of 1 carpel, and there is the presence of the superior ovary. So this is about the floral formula. Now let us see about the floral diagram. So thus here it is present in the prehensile type of estivation of the sepals. So here 2 are inner, 2 are present in the outer condition, and next one it is present, its one side is overlapped, other is overlapping. If we see in the center, there is a presence of the gynoecium, that is the ovary. It is showing the ovule on the marginal placentation. Here these are the sepals. Sepals, they are present in the imbricate type of estivation. So here it's one petal is completely inner, one petal is completely outer. And the another one, they show the presence of one petal is overlapped and other is overlapping. So there is a presence of the imbricate type of estivation of the corolla, and it shows the presence of the stamens. Here 3 stamens, these are showing the non-functional stamens, that is known as the staminodes. Then 3 are functional one in second group, and these are the 4 in the another group. Here the flower is zygomorphic, and here there is a presence of the bract. So thus here flower is bracteate, it is zygomorphic, bisexual, both androsium and gynoecium are present. Stamens, they are 10, 3 plus 3 plus 4. Then the sepals, they are 5 in number, present in quincuncial type of estivation. Corolla shows the 5 petals, present in imbricate type of estivation, and thus this is the floral diagram of the family Schizalpinaceae. So this is about the floral diagram and the floral formula. Now let us see about the economic importance of family. So the first plant is the Cassia fistula. So if we see this Cassia fistula, so the fruits of this plant are medicinally important, and fruits, they are used as the laxative. And the entire this plant is also planted as a ornamental plant. So the flowers of this plant, they are brightly yellowish in color, very attractive, and so this plant, it is also planted as a ornamental plant in the gardens or in front of the buildings. Then next is the Cassia Oraculata. So if we see this plant, actually it is the wild plant, shrub plants, but this plant is also economically important. Bark of this plant, it shows the presence of the tannin, so it is used for the tanning purposes. So from the bark of this plant, the tannin is obtained, and the seeds, they are also medicinally important. Seeds are used in the ophthalmia. Then the next plant is the Saraka Indica. So this plant, it is also medicinally very important. So the bark of this plant, so it is medicinally very important, and the decoction of the bark, it is used in the uterine affections. So in the uterine affections, the decoction of the bark of this plant, it is very important, and it is also used as a ornamental plant. So the flowers, they are brightly reddish in color, and so it is also used as a ornamental plant. Then the next is the Tamarindus Indica. So if we see this, it is a very familiar plant. So here the fruits of this plant, they are edible. It shows the presence of the tartaric acid. So the tartaric acid is also obtained from the fruits of this plant, and so generally it is also cultivated for its fruit purpose. Then next is the Bahonia Begonia racemosa. So this plant, it is very sacred to the Hindus. So the leaves, they are used in the festival, that is the Dashera. Then from the leaves, so the leaves, they are commonly used for the preparation of beads, and the entire this plant, it is also planted as the ornamental plant. And the bark of this plant, from the bark, the cordage is also obtained. Then the next plant is the Cassia Tora. Actually, it is the wild plant found everywhere. So this plant seeds, they are used for the remedy against the ringworm, and the juice of leaves, it is used in the treatment of the malaria. The another plant, that is the Caesalpinia pulcherrima. So this plant, it is planted as a hedge plant. Also flowers are attractive and also used for the ornamental purpose. So this here is about this economic importance of the family Caesalpinaceae. Thank you very much.